Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back. Take a pint, eat some bread soup, enjoy and sit back, relax. Crossroads Inn as we continue onwards. We just got a big carriage there of new guests that are coming in right now. It's still mostly distressed ones here, as I can see. And we also got now outlaws as my first next guest group. I don't know if I want to keep outlaws for that much. They came in with the black carriage there. Yeah, and if we provide well service, they would come in more often, right? That's probably not so ideal for me. We just finished another quest as well. And yeah, in the last episode, we have more or less finished the basic foundation here of our inn. It's working now. If it's profitable, I'm not entirely sure yet. So we are sitting at 2,000 coin. At the moment, it's Guldens actually, so let's call it Guldens. And yeah, we shall see if we are profitable. Right now, we have bread soup and mug of lager in store. As we can see, it's also stored here in the shelf with a certain price. So if I want to attract more customers, I could lower the price here for the bread soup, for example, to make them happy, right? And I could do the same thing for the mug of lager. This, of course, will lower my profit margin here that I have, but in return, I get more customers, hopefully, and people will like that. And more customers also means more money. We'll just see if we can actually make it feasible like that. Let's check our storages here, because we have still quite a bit available now. So the inn has been open for 1 day, and we consumed 5 barrels of lager, I guess, 3 sausages and 3 bread on the first day. Yeah, no onions yet. We could use that as well. We have outlaws. I could go ahead and add now an outlaw recipe that we have, right, that people like outlaws. Do we actually have something for outlaws? I think not. I think they just like the bread soup there as well. And we got the beef with mushrooms as a quest reward. This is something for the nobleman we could provide as well, but it does require quite a bit. Plus, we're in no way equipped for nobleman, that is. What we can also see is that we're getting some gossip in. So this is that here. We got the economic gossip, the political gossip, and the traveler's gossip. And we can use these to lower the prices, for example, when we purchase something from the credible farmers. Right? We could use this to getting a discount. We can also use it for new recipes and stuff like that. So the higher this value here is, the better. 18 guests right now, so that's okay. Most of them, however, are waiting. So where is the problem? Because they're waiting too long, I think. They're thirsty. So I think there might be a problem here with the servants. Perhaps not so much with the cooking. Let's go in and get us a new one. A new servant there as well. Because I think we're getting rather full on that. Another servant. Marika we got. And Hikmat. Hikmat is... she doesn't look... She's gloomy. Persuasive though. And loyal. Alright. And she here is dull. Marika, she probably doesn't remember a lot of orders there at the same time. Let's go with Hikmak as my next servant. We have 2 of them available now. And another quest. Pour the beer, sell 20 mugs of lager. And with that we get another fame level. Alright, also remove 10 objects from the inn surrounding. A new quest. We could do this. My drudge would do this, right? And I would probably like to do it the closest to my inn here, because we can then expand the inn. So let's just go ahead and do this. It will take some time. While we are waiting for more customers to come in, we're 20 at the moment. That's great. But some of them are waiting a bit longer than others. So I hope that my second servant is coming in. I think she's in now. There she is. Yep. Hikmat, there you are. And she's also now working on that. Wait a second, sorry. What we can also do is you can wait tables, no room service, yeah, gossip, lower priority. Cleaning, waiting tables, and innkeeping is the most important one, with waiting tables the highest priority of them all, so people don't wait so long. We got 3 people basically now wait in the main hall. One that is working primarily in the kitchen.
I'll clean it right
That is Elisio. And he really is for cooking and for kitchen work. And we'll just see if that's enough. Now, I would also like to open up the room for travelers, right? Because they're very good then for guest rooms also, and quests. And for that, first of all, we do need a quest table or a quest sign, something where they can have something, a notice board, messages, bounties, notices, and of course tons of adverts. And this one here is actually something for travelers. And the more decoration you have of a certain type, the more of these people will then come to your inn, right? And this is the important thing, of course. Let's have this notice board here somewhere at the end of my inn. We could have them 2 times, right? Hiding the outhouse there a bit as well. This is something for people to take note of. Another thing I should do is also providing a new recipe that we have, and this is actually easy, the garlic bread. It does require the stove that we already have, and it does require garlic and bread. We have both of that. Bread is actually something we already combined with the bread soup, so this is easy. Garlic we have 10 in stock, so we can use this. Let's go ahead and add the garlic bread as well. Let's lower the price for this to make it happy for the customer. And with that, I hope that we now open up this market of travelers that will then join my inn. Let's also have a look at customer relationships. Some of them are angry actually, so we can have a look at what's the matter. Oh, he's a nobleman. This is self-explanatory. This is also a nobleman. What do they actually complain? The room looks dull, and I don't like the decor in this room. Of course, yeah, we don't have anything for noblemen at the moment. That's to be expected.
You don't have proper equipment to store
Poor service and prices are so low. This is actually a good thing. Poor service though is a bad thing. So this primarily is because perhaps it's too slow. Might be the case. But I've just hired someone new, so probably should go down now again. Or actually get improved. There's the nobleman. You can see them also quite clearly. Sitting beside the outlaws. He's rather... he feels rather confident. We don't provide security yet. Yeah, this day actually we consume a lot of lager now, so I need to actually purchase more again. Candles we still have, bread, sausage we have, garlic we might also go ahead with. Basic landscaping, remove 10 objects, we did that, get another 500 golden. Let's go to the market again. We have the incredible farmers, so we could for example also add an advert, right? So like this one here, this would affect all the distressed ones. We could pay a bit and would then... well, market our inn with that. Probably get more customers in. That might be something. But I think the Incredible Farmers is not right. Probably should have a look then at the Crossroads, for example. But this is more expensive, right? Let's not do this for now. I have plenty of customers as is. I would like to purchase more garlic that we have. That's very expensive, by the way. Let's purchase it 2 times. And then we also need more lager, of course. I think the rest is fine at the moment. Some soap might be not so bad for cleaning purposes. Rather expensive though too. Let's just see how long 10 soap actually lasts me. And then where's my lager? Do they not have lager? There it is. Quite a few times. Let's make it full with lager and use the discount that we can do, right? And this actually gives me 120, and we can actually do this 2 times too if I wanted to, but I think once is fine. And with that, it gets transported over. Arrives in 2 hours. We're at 17 guests. We need to keep a close eye on this one now. I certainly don't want to go lower than 20 actually anymore, because I think we need that at least to stay profitable. Alright, and there is also all the lager, the eggs, and also the soap. I think the soap will well speed up the cleaning of dishes and stuff. Yeah, and also of the floor, because it's always dirty in an inn. Yeah, and actually we're at 25 guests right now. It's getting full. Business is booming. There's actually more coming in still. Also noblemen. Interesting. No travelers yet, so we're still at a 100% for the distressed. But yeah, it's rather busy right now. Okay, another thing now becomes apparent on day 4, and that is
can I
that
do
my
for you?
staff doesn't have stamina anymore. That means they're getting slower, right? Because of course they're working in endless serfdom for me, right? They don't have free time. They just work day and night, which is bad for them. So we need to provide a new room. We have 2,300 golden, so I can afford it. Barely, but I can. Let's go ahead and actually provide us a staff room that I will need to build. And it really just needs to be tiny, right? It doesn't need to be big or anything. It just needs to house a bed or something like that. Oh, there is a rubble here, so unfortunately I cannot do this in that area. Why can I not remove it now? Please let me remove it. There is a firewood in there, so I cannot remove it because of that. So I need to build that actually. Expand it again over here. All right, let's keep it like that for the moment. We could have something else in here as well, another staff room or anything. Let's get us a door, a very basic door that leads to it. And in here, let's build it first. We just need a simple bed then, really. Table-wise, it's fine, right? I mean, we are close to capacity at prime time. That's in the evenings. But for now, I think capacity of the tables is fine. There's that new room that we have. And now we just need to get a bed in. Something simple, right? A simple bed for staff. That's it, really. And here, people can then just have a sleep. Oh, there's this firewood here. Please get rid of that. That priority to high. And hopefully they get rid of that. There's still here firewood holder.
There's too little food to feed all the patrons.
Oh, whoa. Really? You got enough food, really? Something I completely missed. Alright, we have a problem here right now, and that is that these here cannot be powered at the moment because we don't have firewood. Now I was thinking about that, we have plenty of wood, but of course it doesn't stop there. You import or you purchase the wood, and then you need to chop it into firewood. So we do need a chopping stump for this, right? That needs to be then somewhere out here, where someone can actually chop that into firewood. So let's go ahead and build one here. And someone will hopefully do the job then here. Someone with some handiwork, right? Let's just hope that someone actually does it. Also, we need to get rid of this wood there. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Now we can also build a bed here. Would like to do this right away. In this corner. For my staff to sleep in. Can I have 2 beds in here? Yeah. Alright, so 2 people can sleep in here at the same time. That's my staff room now, and they're already using this right away. Someone is also repairing the table, so he's quite busy at the moment. And now he's delivering also the wood. And yeah, serve 5 satisfied guests in 1 day. We have also achieved that and get another fame point. Great stuff. This is working now again. We have firewood finally. This is really important. And with that, we can finally also hopefully cook something again, because my people want something to cook. Something cooked, my guests. Just some lager is not enough anymore. There's also lots of stuff to repair all the time. I wonder if we need a second one for this. Because it takes quite some time for every single repairing. And I think it's actually just a medium priority for him too. That's also interesting, by the way. We could have them focus on speed, for example, if I want that. Or over quality as well. Or for his own comfort. Right? I think rather now let's keep it balanced. But there's so many things you can actually change around. And with that, finally also some cooked meals are coming back to my customers. And this, of course, also provides me with more money again. It was rather slow there. And we also got the first level up. That is actually my first Sabino. He's level 4 now, so he gained enough experience points. And with every level up, of course, they gain more points into their professions and get better at this a bit faster, a bit more efficient overall. No one is using the bed there as far as I can see. But they have their stamina restored, so I think they're using it still, just very short that is. Some of them have full stamina again, and that makes them faster. And money is also coming in again a bit. And this is how you should leave my inn. Only then are you a proper customer. Ah yes, and finally also they're using my beds and restoring their stamina. Yeah, and whoops, it's dark. That's because faster than I anticipated, the candles run out. So hopefully someone is doing it now. Or we actually need someone because we still have 10 candles. Right, but it needs to be maintained as well. So yeah, there it is. Perfect. So he's actually rekindling this. This, of course, will lead to an increased cost. Because with that, we do need, yeah, more candles again. And candles are rather expensive. Okay, this brings me to another mechanic. Beside the objectives, we also have the upgrades that we can provide to our inn. First of all, satisfied guests needed for a new fame point 9. So after 9 satisfied guests, we get another fame point. And with the fame points, we can also spend them on upgrading. And upgrades we can do quite a bit. So first of all, I would like to reduce the cost of building rooms by 50 golden per tile. We can do this. I would also like to unlock the dormitory, which allows for renting beds, which is the more or less a guest room that we can have. And very important here also, guests will start leaving tips. I also like this a lot since it brings me in more money. There's a lot of additional upgrades we can have. We can have a fee for people using outhouses. It's not very high quality there. Unlocks the stump for chopping wood and getting firewood. A bit strange since we do have that already unlocked, so I'm not going to unlock this one as I think it would be a waste really. Overhearing rumors more often is pretty important, as is employees get tired more slowly. That's also something I like a lot. We can also unlock the gardening system. This will allow me to grow my own plants that we can then use in our recipes. That saves me money, of course, long-term wise. Short-term wise, we would need to have a lot of upgrades and some gardeners. And I think we don't have the capacity for this just yet. And another quest that has been finished, remove 15 objects from the inns surrounding. Another fame point. Thank you very much. And with that, another fame upgrade there as well. Again, oh, there's lots of upgrades we can put in. Let's actually keep 3 in store just in case I need something urgently, right? And yeah, with all the upgrades, finally, I think this is my first one, that we finally also get travelers. And as we can see, 22.7% now that we have. And the stress is actually going down to 77% now. And of course, I want to get the travelers up a bit because I think they're also more wealthy than the normal distressed people. And for the horses that the travelers bring in, we also need to provide a through. And this one here we can have then, for example, in that area for the moment. Let's have one and let's just see how well used it is. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not that many guests coming in at the moment, so I will need to do some advertisement in the neighboring Crossroads city that we have. Add an advert, and we're going to go with probably, yeah, the distressed. That is the only thing I can do right now. The cheapest one, probably it will last for 3 days and hopefully also brings in more guests that we can have. We could also, wait a second, into Troll, a bit more expensive here. Do we not have any adventurers that we can get in like that? Pluven we also have. No, at the moment there's no advert for travelers available. So it is the distressed, unfortunately. Yeah, it's fine. It's better than nothing. Let's go with a very cheap one for now, just to get me in a few more people, right? Because we are down to 14 at the moment. It's not ideal. And there's a traveler that we have now.
You don't have proper equipment to
And she's
store
talking
some of
about her
these sauces.
adventures, most likely. Beautifully animated that is, I think. It's also always interesting to look at these statistics. So day 6 we are right now. We're making a bit of an income here. We can see that we have 2 dissatisfied customers so far on this day out of the distressed. We can then also have a look what the matter is. There isn't enough. Let's just see what this guy here. There isn't enough place to sleep. That makes him unhappy. And prices are so low. That's also actually something negative for Valdez. But she's a nobleman, alright? She wants to pay more for her services. Here, on the other hand, prices are so low. He likes that a lot, right? And we had a total of 73 customers this week so far. We can also see what the most favorite or the most popular recipes are in Mark of Lager here with 86 that we had, garlic bread and bread soup, then with garlic bread being on the second tier that we have as well. So I think this is all rather interesting, and we can also see then the total cost and income out of the 7 days. We don't have 7 days fixed yet, so the inn is not even open for a full week so far, right? We're still in the first week really, and we can see what my income is here, my 5,500. We had expenses, sales margins, and also my profit was 4,000, though we reinvested all of that into the inn right away again. Of course, also profit out of the food sales, the drink sales is the highest one, and then also rewards is 1,500. Without the rewards, we would not have made a profit so far. So this is important to know. Probably need to increase something here. Perhaps increase the prices. I think we can still do this somehow a bit here. It's tough though. I don't want to get rid of my customers though. And the stove is not having firewood? Is that right? It does require firewood, right? Why is no one providing it? Because we do have firewood, quite a bit of it too, just there. It's also looking into the right direction, so nothing should be wrong with this. But then again, I don't know how long it's been deactivated so far. Alright, it's working again, perfect, and we can cook something out of it. Yeah, so far so good. My next project now for expansion would be, first of all, we need a few more customers there. We're at 19. It's daytime, so nighttime usually brings in the most. So I think this is looking fine for the moment. But of course, there still needs to be more customers that we need. So perhaps decorating a bit. Also providing a guest room service and a washroom service. That's something we should provide. But building tiles is expensive. We need a bit more money. A loan might be something that helps out here. We'll just see the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. At the very first week of Crossroads Inn. Stay tuned.